Hello everyone. Nature has an incredible way of showing its terrifying power. In the blink of an eye, a clear blue sky can turn into a raging storm. Solid ground can split open into a deep chasm, and a calm sea can rise up as if ready to swallow everything whole. Those moments don't just leave us in awe. They remind us of the ultimate fragility of human life in the face of Mother Nature's fury. Right now, let's dive in and witness some of the most catastrophic natural disasters ever caught on camera, to see, with our own eyes, the harsh reality of nature's wrath. We begin with a massive landslide in Bangkok, Thailand. After days of enduring relentless flooding, a bridge once thought to be solid and secure suddenly began to shake violently before collapsing in an instant, leaving residents in shock at the horrifying sight. Fortunately, thanks to timely evacuation, there were no casualties and no vehicles were swept into the disaster. Oh my god. This video captures a terrifying moment in Cranford, New Jersey. A person was trying to wade through ankle-deep floodwater in their family's basement when suddenly, the entire wall gave way under the pressure of the water. In an instant, the raging flood poured in, sweeping away everything in the confined space. Terrifyingly, on October 28th, while on his way to work in Los Angeles, Kevin Gillespie witnessed the Getty fire erupt with intense fury. In an instant, blazing red flames engulfed the hillside, thick black smoke billowed into the sky, and the entire city was shrouded in chaos. The suffocating heat and the fire's terrifying speed showed just how quickly nature's wrath can reduce everything to ashes in the blink of an eye. Massive waves, several meters high, relentlessly pounded the port of Maritime, Italy, each one crashing with deafening force as if trying to tear everything apart. Even the sturdy seawall trembled violently, on the brink of giving way at any moment. The entire coastal village, from houses to fishing boats, was swallowed by the raging fury. This wasn't just destruction, it was a chilling warning that a violent tsunami was on the rise, and nothing could stand in its way. Moments later, a massive 60-meter high wave suddenly crashed into the cruise ships at sea, creating a terrifying scene as if it were about to swallow everything whole. The wind howled, waves exploded into white foam. Nature itself seemed like a raging beast ready to devour the tiny vessels adrift in the vast ocean. In that heart-stopping moment, thankfully, the ship carrying 2 tourists managed to stay afloat and narrowly escape disaster. This is every sailor's worst nightmare. No matter how skilled they are, they can only bow before the fury of the sea. After just one heavy rainfall in southern China, a raging flood swept away a nearly 150-meter-long steel bridge, even though it had only been built in 2017. The sheer force of the floodwaters rendered even such a solid structure fragile and helpless. Brace yourself, you're about to witness one of the most terrifying landslides ever recorded. In the blink of an eye, an entire mountainside shook and gave way, with half the mountain collapsing into the abyss below. The chaotic, breathtaking scene left witnesses trembling in awe of nature's unimaginable destructive power. In an instant, the entire pumping station in Sing Sung was buried and completely destroyed. The landslide struck with unstoppable fury, leaving behind a scene of utter devastation in just a matter of seconds. Surveillance footage has never captured a tornado moving with such terrifying intensity. And now I understand why it's called the most devastating disaster. Everything in its path was obliterated, swept away as if a gigantic vacuum cleaner were tearing through and consuming everything in sight. A devastating tragedy is unfolding in Japan as a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake violently shakes the ground. Even the sturdiest homes, once thought to be unshakable, tilt and collapse one after another, like fragile toys before nature's brutal force. The only stroke of luck in this catastrophe is that no lives were lost, yet the sheer terror of the moment remains etched in the minds of all who witnessed it. Can you imagine a massive bolt of lightning suddenly striking an apartment in a high-rise building, lighting up the entire sky and sending shockwaves of terror through everyone who witnessed it? A catastrophic flood from Lake Matarian engulfed the town of Guangfu in Hualien, Taiwan, turning it into a raging sea of water. The powerful, relentless current tore apart a sturdy bridge as if nature itself sought to erase every trace of human creation. The chaotic scene, with torrents of floodwater destroying everything in their path, stands as undeniable proof of nature's unstoppable destructive power. Thank you for reading. The terrifying scenes we just witnessed aren't just footage. They're powerful reminders of nature's overwhelming force and the fragility of human life. If you found these intense moments fascinating, don't forget to like and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next videos, where we'll take you even deeper into the world of nature's most devastating disasters.
ببین چی جوری داره میبره